Hello again, welcome back. We thank you for visiting our humble little blog here. My wife and I are attempting to create that safe space, that safe space where we can all come together and do what we need to do in community. A community that is based on inclusion, one that is based on compassion, empathy, love. All those things that we didn't experience when we were using and drinking. We invite you to use this safe space to share what you need to share, ask what you need to ask, suggest what you need to suggest, and just simply be. We didn't belong out there. We do belong together. I tend to really think a lot about things, and it is my opinion that if something's working, it does not need to be deconstructed and analyzed to figure out why it works. These 12 steps of recovery have been working for decades, and they're based on a very scientific approach. Trial and effect. Out of what we do comes results, and we look at those results. If it wasn't working, do you think that so many people around the world would be using this process in order to stay clean and sober? It would have very well died out by now, because it wouldn't have worked, and all the alkies and the addicts that were sober would probably be dead. I mean, addiction has been around since the beginning of time. Since man first crushed grape, or picked up a mushroom thinking it might be good to eat, and away we go. Or chewed on an herb that soothed him. It's always been here. But now, in this day and age, we have the answer. Too many people hold away from it because they want to know how it works. They analyze it, get up in their head and try and figure out how to do it, how it's best approached. The best way to approach it is just to do it. They say that the longest journey in this program is 18 inches, from your head to your heart. All the knowledge in the world isn't going to keep you sober. It's the action you take based on that knowledge that will. It's not complicated. We have to give up our tendency to resist. We have to give up our uniqueness and join the community. And we have to do the hardest thing of all. We have to trust and risk. But here's the thing. You can look around you in any of the rooms. You're going to see people that have made it with long-term sobriety and clean time. And you're going to see the newcomers coming in, shake and bake, can't sit still, can't hold a coffee, don't know whether to shit or go blind. And the only difference between them is time and willingness. The ones that are clean and sober were willing to do what was suggested without question and see if they could get the same results as the ones that suggested it. Here's a question. If you had cancer and I came to you with a liquid and said, drink this and you'll be cured, and you looked around and you'd seen that that liquid had cured others, and they were living happy and joyous lives. Which is more important? That you understand what was in the liquid and how it worked? Or the fact that if you drink it, you'd be cured? We do not need to understand. We need to have faith and trust. I'm not saying go blindly. You're looking for the evidence. Evidence-based thought, very psychological approach to recovery for those of you that are struggling with the spiritual. Evidence-based thinking. You look around you and you look for the evidence. And if you look around you in AA, NA, or CA, you're going to find evidence. Evidence of those that are staying clean and sober long term. And you're going to see evidence of those that are coming in and out, in and out, in and out, struggling. If you look a little deeper, the evidence you're going to find is those that are clean and sober for a long time have been applying themselves to the principles of the 12 steps for a long time. Those that go in and out, in and out, in and out, they do it for a short while, and then something distracts them. They become vulnerable and they use. So it's not rocket science. It's recovery science. And if you continue to do what those that have gone before you have done in order to stay sober, you will get the same results. So I truly wish a blessing on each and every one of you that views this blog posting today. I am so grateful that you took the time to come and view it. My wife and I are working hard at bringing forward information that will help those that are struggling. We are making ourselves open and available. If you need to ask any questions, we'll be there. So it is my true wish that until we meet again, we walk hand in hand on the road to recovery with each other and with our higher power. Bless you all, and shalom.